Fourth at the World Championships, that is Somalia, a country that he moved away from at age 12. He's not just a member of the Somali team, he is, at least in this case, the entire Somali team.
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's one of the things, like I looked forward to when I was little. It was a very, very humbling experience, and I'm very thrilled to be selected to represent. I was there for 12 years. I started school there. I remember quite a bit. We lived in the northern part of Somalia, which was peaceful, and most of my childhood was there, so I remember quite a bit. I started running in high school at Charleston High when I first came to the States, and it was in 2005. And the freshman coming to Boston, my coach thought I looked like a runner, and she told me to start running, and started from there. It's not something you fall in love quickly. It's a long process, but once you get good at it, you just can't let it go. It's a very it's an exciting thing to do. It's the ultimate sport, I think. It's a very fun sport. You have to have the physical of it, but a lot of running is mental. And you can see the most talented people, if they're not mentally in it, they could lose any day. So it's a very, it's like you're running against yourself, and you're also running against your competition. So it's like the ultimate competition, I would say. But it's more mental than it is physical, because there's a lot of talented people out there, but there's a lot of people that can't concentrate on for that long, running around or running for 8 miles, 10 miles a day. It's a tough sport. I think time is, most times in racing, time is irrelevant. Running is a pure competition. You want to race to the line, you want to beat someone. It doesn't really matter if you run the slowest time you ever ran, as long as you got first place. So I think the ultimate is the competition, is beating your competition, and time eventually comes by winning. When you keep winning, I think time just follows. I feel more ready than I was for the outdoor one. I think this time it came at the peak of my season, and I was very, very intimidated in the outdoor championship. So I'm really excited this time. I know what to expect, and those guys are really tough out there. So I'm really excited just to be in the mix and not be scared and not be intimidated by anyone. I'm the only person representing Somalia at this World Championship, and it's a very, very humbling, exciting experience. I think Somalia has been through a lot. They're still recovering from a civil war, which took place 22 years ago. So I think the country is finally going in the right direction. We finally have a stable government, and athletics and the sports are coming back into the country, and I think sports is one of the things that brings communities together, and it brings countries together. So if I'm out there for 4 minutes or 3 minutes or so running, so maybe the whole country will just stop and watch me race, and maybe there's no more wars because of sports. Somalia went through an unfortunate civil war, but aside from all the negative media, I think it's an incredible country, loving people, great culture and tradition, and we really get to know the Somalian cultures. It's really nice. It's part of me, and something I will never let go. I'll never forget being a Somalian, and I think one day there will be peace, and there will be a functional sports and system going on in Somalia. And I think in the future, Somalia will not be known for piracy or civil war. It will be known for what it actually is, which is a beautiful country. We talked about with the Somali athletics, and we discussed the long-term goal, which is Rio 2016, and we talked about how we're gonna get there and how this summer world championship was an experience, and the winter one is I'm more experienced than I was before. So the next 2 years, I think, will be a very detailed journey to the Olympics, and I think it's gonna be a fun 2 years. I feel like I'm representing UMass. This is an incredible institution, and I think we have one of the most amazing track and field staff here at UMass Lowell, and I think our coaches go beyond and above their duties to help us, and they are very, very particular about each one of the athletes. It doesn't matter if you're a world championship athlete or if you are a freshman. They make sure you get the best of coaching possible, and I think after transferring to UMass Lowell, Coach Gary Garner has done a lot for me just to make me that much better, and I'm very thankful for this environment, very thankful for UMass Lowell's support, very thankful from the support from our athletic department.